Namaste students. So in the last class we have discussed about the electrophilic substitution that a carboxylic acid or a benzene which is substituted with the carboxylic group that we have seen, that is the nitration and the bromination. So nitration, when a benzoic acid, when it is treated with the nitrating mixture, that is concentrated nitric acid and sulfuric acid, so we will get meta-nitrobenzoic acid as a compound, and then when the benzoic acid undergoes bromination, nitration, the presence of concentrated HNO3 and H2SO4, and bromination, the presence of ferric bromide. So nitration occurs at meta position, that is because of the presence of the carboxylic acid group. So this carboxylic acid group is a ring deactivating group, so that it deactivates the ring for the electrophilic substitution, and it directs the incoming electrophile. So here in the case of nitration, the electrophile is nitro group, so it directs the nitro group to the meta position, and therefore we get a meta-nitrobenzoic acid as a final compound, meta-nitrobenzoic acid. So when the benzoic acid undergoes bromination in the presence of ferric bromide, we'll get meta-bromobenzoic acid as the final compound. And this benzoic acid does not undergo Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction, so that you need to note. So this benzoic acid does not undergo acylation, so this reaction is not possible. And the last is about the uses of the carboxylic acid. So the methanoic acid, that is nothing but the formic acid, is used as a reagent, and it is used in the leather industries, and then it is used as a solvent. And then this ethanoic acid, that's nothing but ethanoic acid, it's also called as acetic acid. It is used as a solvent, and also it is used as vinegar. So either for food products also they are going to use the acetic acid, which is used as a vinegar. And then hexadioic acid, hexanedioic acid, hexanedioic acid, or it's nothing but adipic acid. So this is the starting material for the preparation of nylon 6,6. Then the sodium benzoate is used as a food preservative. This is an important one. Sodium benzoate, that is the sodium salt of benzoic acid, is used as a food preservative. And then the esters of carboxylic acids are used as a perfumes. So these are the importance of carboxylic acids. So in the carboxylic acid, the important concept that we have seen is the preparation of carboxylic acid, and then the reaction of carboxylic acids with the ammonia so as to form acid amides, and then the esters, formation of esters, and then the electrophilic substitution reaction. So this is all about the chapter carboxylic acids. So this is all about the regarding the carboxylic acid. So now let us see the important concepts. So let us brush up the things that we have learnt from aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acid, or else the important questions that are used to ask. So let us see the important question that is frequently asked from the chapter aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids. So the main, all the named reactions are very important. That may be a Rosenmund reduction, or maybe it is a Stephan Itard reaction, Gattermann-Koch reaction, then reaction of benzene with acid chloride or acyl chloride. Then the most important one is reaction of carbonyl compound with HCN. So this is asked for 2 marks with the mechanism. And even the addition of sodium bisulfite or sodium hydrogen sulfite to the carbonyl compound with the HCN, and second one maybe with the and then formation of acetal and ketal. So you need to write the reaction for this. So when a carbonyl compound is made to react with the alcohol in the presence of dry HCl gas, hemiacetal is formed, which on further treatment with one more molecule of alcohol will give you acetal or geminal dialkyl compound. And then aldol condensation is important. So this is a very, very important, aldol condensation and cross aldol. And then Cannizzaro reaction. So you need to remember that, so this kind of questions, either the direct question may be asked, or else why the formaldehyde does not undergo aldol condensation, or else, so the reason is it does not contain alpha hydrogen atom. If not, so the question may be asked like why acetaldehyde undergoes aldol condensation. The reason that it contains alpha hydrogen atom. So this is, you need to remember. So the presence of alpha hydrogen atom is must for the aldol condensation. Or is the same kind of question, so why formaldehyde or benzaldehyde undergoes Cannizzaro reaction? That is, the reason is it does not contain the alpha hydrogen atom. Give reasons. So they may ask the question for give reasons. Since they does not contain or else the questions may like complete the reaction. So 2 moles of benzaldehyde will be given, on treating with the concentrated KOH. So name the product. So like this kind of questions will be asked. And then HVZ reaction, which need to have the alpha hydrogen atom. Hell-Ollard's Zelensky reaction. And one more thing that I forgot, so that is the reactions with the ammonia and its derivative is very, very important. Reactions with so like amines, hydrazine, phenyl hydrazine, 2,4 dinitro phenyl hydrazine or semi-carbazide. So we need to write the reactions for that. So what happens, or name the product when carbonyl compound reacts with, so hydroxylamine may be asked, or else amines may be asked, or the semi-carbazide. So you need to write the reaction and you need to write the final product. And then reaction of how carboxylic acids formed. So how carboxylic acids are formed from Grignard reagent, or else the same question may be asked. So write the equation for the reaction of Grignard reagent with the dry ice, or it may be a solid carbon dioxide. And the important one, so give the equation when, or is the action of ammonia with the benzoic acid or carboxylic acid. So that is an important one. So twice it is asked. Or else the same question may be asked, how benzamide is, or acid amide is obtained by benzoic acid or from by benzoic acid. So these are the questions. So either the direct questions may be asked, or else it may be asked that what is the reagent that is used in the Itard reaction, that is chromyl chloride. So in the case of Rosenmund reduction, so reducing agent that is used, that is palladium that is supported over barium sulfate. So reduction occurs. So or else the question may be asked like how benzaldehyde is obtained from benzoyl chloride. How this nitriles can be converted to aldehydes. So in the case of Guterman-Koch reaction, the question may be asked like complete the reaction. So it's a mixture of carbonyl compound with the carbon monoxide with HCl, the presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride, and name the reaction. So it is benzaldehyde is obtained and the name of the reaction is Guterman-Koch. So this kind of reactions, the reaction will be given for which you need to write the name of the reaction. And even one more. So how carbonyl compound is converted to hydrocarbon. So that is, here I have not mentioned, or else name the method or give the reaction in which a carbonyl compound is converted to hydrocarbon, or how a hydrocarbon is obtained from a carbonyl compound. So for this we have two named reaction. One is Clemmensen's reduction reaction. So many a times they will ask the direct question, or else they will ask like how a hydrocarbon is obtained from a carbonyl compound, or how this carbonyl compound is reduced to hydrocarbon. So that is, one is Clemmensen's reduction, so that is in the presence of zinc mercury, the presence of concentrated HCl. Another one is Wolff-Kishner reduction reaction. So in the case of Wolff-Kishner, hydrazine, the presence of KOH with ethylene glycol is used. Here we have seen the reduction of carbonyl compound to a hydrocarbon, that is by using Clemmensen's reduction and as well as Wolff-Kishner. So let us recall the oxidation reactions. So the presence of concentrated or else strong oxidizing agents like concentrated nitric acid and then potassium permanganate, potassium dichromate can be used so as to convert an aldehyde group or a keto group to a carboxylic acid, so by which oxidation occur. And then so the presence of mild oxidizing agents can also do this work. So that's the Tollens reagent, that is ammonical silver nitrate. So when an organic compound, that is aldehyde, is treated with the Tollens reagent, so if at all the organic compound consists of aldehyde, then we'll get silver gets deposited, so silver mirror will be formed, so by which we can confirm that the organic compound consists of aldehyde as a functional group. Another one is Fehling solution. So which consists of Fehling's A and Fehling's B solution. So Fehling's A consists of aqueous copper sulfate. So this can also be asked for 1 mark, that is give the composition of Fehling's A or Fehling's B. So that is, this Fehling's B solution consists of sodium, potassium tartarate. That's also called as so that is Rochelais salt. So these two tests are used so as to distinguish between whether it is a keto group or it may be a aldehyde group. So these two tests are done in the lab so that you can easily identify the presence of the aldehyde group. So that is here you will get, in the case of if the aldehyde is treated with the Fehling solution, so it gets converted to carboxylic acid and then the copper gets reduced to so as to form reddish brown precipitate. The color may be asked. Here you will get a silver mirror and here you will get a reddish brown or red brown precipitate. So from all this, so these are the important questions which are repeated. So either direct questions may be asked or else the equation will be given to you so as to complete that, or else you need to write the reagents for the reactions, or else for the named question, for the named reaction, the sentences will be given. You need to identify which reaction is that. For example, so or else the reasons may be, so this is an important one. So give reasons. For give reasons, the question may be asked from Cannizzaro or aldol condensation. And for 1 mark question, so that is the electrophilic substitution from aldehyde and ketone part and as well as carboxylic acid, the question may be asked for 1 mark, that is complete the reaction. And very important concept, that is the acidic strength of carboxylic acid. So that is the presence of electron. So this keeps repeating, that is the presence of electron withdrawing group increases the acidic strength. So this is, you need to remember, that is electron withdrawing group increases the acidic strength of carboxylic acid. And as the number of carbon increases, so which is attached with the functional group, the acidic strength decreases. For example, if you consider methanoic acid, ethanoic acid, and then the propanoic acid, out of these three, which one is more acidic? The question may be asked like that. So compare the acidic strength. So which one is more acidic? So methanoic acid, ethanoic acid, and then propanoic acid. Out of these three, methanoic acid is more acidic. The reason is that, so this consists of electron donating group, so which decreases the acidic strength, and the presence of electron withdrawing group. So like the substituents like chloro, bromo, iodo, as the number of substituents, that is electron withdrawing substituent, increases, the acidic character or acidic strength also increases. So, or is the question, so in the previous year the question was asked, out of benzoic acid and meta nitrobenzoic acid, which one is more acidic? So benzoic acid and para, or any substitution with the electron. So para nitrobenzoic acid, out of these, which one is more acidic and why? So out of these two, the more acidic group is meta-nitrobenzoic acid. The reason is because of the presence of electron withdrawing group. So these kind of questions may be asked regarding this. So this is very, very important concept, that is about the acidic strength. And one more thing, that is strong acids will be having pKa value less than 1. So that is negative value for strong acids will be less than 1, and for moderate, so it will be having 1 to 5, and for weak acid it will be 5 to 15, and very weak acids will be more than 15. So this is all about the chapter aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids. Hope you have understood. Thank you.